Oh, look at that. Oh, the hail's getting bigger. Oh, look at those things. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stay here. Wow. Okay, this is the best you're gonna get. I don't think I'm at the exact summit. I'm at... If you're wondering what month we're in, April 9th. So when we originally kind of planned for the hike, we planned to do Philpott up to up the High Rim Trail to get to Cardiac Hill and see if Cardiac Hill was possible. However, so the weather started out kind of rainy in town, and then we had a little bit of sleet, and then all of a sudden hail. So we kind of got everything, and it was looking good off and on. And we decided to pick Cardiac Hill because it was kind of closed off, and the bad weather wouldn't be as exposed. We wouldn't be as exposed to the bad weather. But coming up here now, we're covered in snow. I didn't really prepare for snow. I did prepare for cold weather, but yeah, I didn't bring a really good coat. I didn't bring a toque, and I didn't bring my ice spikes, which I kind of was thinking about bringing. So instead of Cardiac Hill, we're going to take this little Philpott trail that we just kind of saw. It's probably going to be a lot more level. I'll probably not be able to call it a peak. So maybe this one will be the first miss of the year, but that's okay. 15 so far. We've just taken a small detour. We're looking for a varied thrush, but you can hear him in here. I just wanted to take a minute to soak in the view a little bit. There's a couple little peaky looking things over there that look like they would be fun to climb, but I don't see any really nice viewpoints. So far we have this trail to ourselves, considering the conditions. I think that would be pretty reasonable to guess that we would just have it to ourselves. Okay, just a quick interlude. I just wanted to show the view. We started at highway level down there, so we've already come up quite a ways. This is going to be a bit of a brutal slog up, but yeah, I think we can still do it. I don't know how well you can see it. There's the lake. Highway is way the heck down there. The road that you're seeing is a side road that gets us back, well, not us, so that's a different sidewalk to a different mountain to a different thing. So the Optimist says we're at 1132 meters. The intersection, well, the creek crossing, Cardinal Creek, according to the pessimist, is supposed to be just above 1200 meters. We are on a straight run, running alongside that canyon until we get to the creek itself. Maybe the storm will break up. I can just make out the canyon. This weather's not fit for man or beast. We've made it to Cedar Forest. I just wanted to, oh yeah, we are, because those little log cut seats there. So we made it to the creek. You can hear it. Oh no, this is a neat little nook, a little ways before. I think this has like a wooden pathway over it or something in the summer. I feel like maybe it's along here, but I think I'm just going to take it nice and easy and see if I can get across this thing. Thank goodness for the snow boots. Yeah, I don't think that's a creek at all. I think that's just runoff, and that seems a little bit high. Yeah, I think on the way back, we should stop and make use of that little nook. I think that would be a little high point. Make the whole trail feel sophisticated. What I'm saying. You can hear the runoff in here. The sounds of I Wanna Be Spring. Knock the other down. That was probably pretty loud.
Work out pub.
Oh look, it's getting nice out. Oh. You can see the mountains on the other side. There, is that better? Here, I think. Oh! like it could have water around here, but this is just a little canyon dirt part. There should be a sign for Cardiac Hill. If I was really at the creek, and there's no sound of water there. You can hear the water, it's quite loud. And down I go. Look at that, didn't even die. But the trail, looking out for me, looks like it's giving me second chances here. Okay. Whew. Alright, so I see signage. Good thing I didn't turn around early and fib on ya. Here's the creek. There's the bridge. Oh, shoot. This snow is deep. Okay, I'm going to just get to the creek itself. Oh yeah, that'll hold. That'll hold. And that is a block of ice. Okay, so that's as far as I'm going. Across here you should see signage for Cardiac Hill. That'll be up in this way. It'll start taking you way up the hill. A little bit, yeah. Again, it's blocked from my memory, so it's probably pretty brutal. And then you get to a bench, and there's an overlook there. But I think I'm going to call this my peak challenge done. Pessimist, I think, will probably, or the optimist will probably tell me that I'm up to 1,300 meters. The pessimist will probably say 1210. I've done 4 kilometers on this trail. I did 3 kilometers on the other trail. So that's going to be quite a bit. And then 4 kilometers coming back. So about 11-12 kilometers in total. So yeah, I think I'll call that a win. That is the same distance I did at cPhilpott, was 1286. This would have gone from 900 meters to 1300 meters. So if you don't count any of the hilliness, which this is pretty much just straight up, straight down, you're looking at 400 meter elevation gain. So quite a lot tamer than cPhilpott in terms of elevation, but however, it might have a little extra as the hills you go up and down, and I might not capture that because my phone is dead. But yeah, here we are. I'm going to start heading back. This spot is quite treacherous, so I'm going to do it a little bit slow, and I'm going to focus only on traversing it. So I'll let you guys go for a bit, and then I'll go back to the nuke. I'll have a little bit of a rest, enjoy myself, and then get ready for the trip down. Now, you do want to take a good rest before you start doing the full down. As you can probably tell, I'm tired. My brain just isn't really there. So you're not thinking 100% straight, and it's easy to not notice that. So if I take a nice big rest at the that little nook, then I can kind of fuel up my body to start trending downward, and it should be a pretty straight shot. probably don't need to rest or anything like that. 4K, we'll probably be traveling at about 3 kilometers per hour on the way back down. So you're looking at an hour and a quarter to get back to the car, basically. But there is going to be a couple of decent rest stops in between, and any other little things I want to fill you in on, and all that sort of good stuff. Alright, well, highest point reached, and it was kind of janky to get here, and I'm on a janky bridge that's full of ice, and yeah, I'm calling it a peak. I really wanted to take you guys to the boardwalk. I guess I probably could, but that's at least 2 kilometers, I think, away from here, so I'm gonna skip that. And the trail conditions aren't getting any better, so I mean, this was way too early to do this, but it turned out, I mean, I could cross a bridge theoretically, and I could get up there theoretically, but it would be a lot more beautiful in the spring or sometime when the green is, well, it is spring, probably in the late spring to early summer when all the foliage and good stuff is out there. Okay, well, let's do it to it and get the heck out of Dodge. Yeah, it's the end of the rest stop. Had a quick break, swap the battery, swap the lens. The fisheye is not the ideal lens for this weather, but I'm hoping it'll add something to everything. Temperature's dropping here. Temperature's dropping. It's just getting chillier and chillier. But I've made it to the top. Well, to the creek anyway. A high enough distance to officially count it. So that's a win. Snow hasn't really, it's kind of gone on and off, on and off, on and off. Hasn't really given us any positive signs of actually being done. But I feel like once we're in town, it'll probably just be rain down there. I wonder what it's going to be like being future me, watching me go through all this. The present me. Because I'm a present. A gift to the world. Little mountain, where did you go? Calling out to Little Mountain. I can very faintly see the shadow of it. These flakes, they're getting a bit bigger. And I mean, earlier it was snow for a bit, let up, snow for a bit. But it's been pretty constant so far on the way down. So I should probably, rock. How is it out there sitting on your chair, watching me suffer through this? Dropping the temps, raising the elevation, breathing like a porn star. Trail update. We appear to be in a cloud. We've gotten through the nice foresty stretch. We're heading back down the steep hill part, where we will be making it to the clear cut areas. haircut. And it looks like this is going to open up into a really nice cloud view. Let's see what this looks like. See that? Just a little bit of sun poking through there, blue sky. So, the forecast for tomorrow, well, this said 83% chance of precipitation. Tomorrow is like 8%. So, yeah, I like pick a day. But we're at the second road crossing here. So, I think there's 4 or 5 in total. Down this pretty quick, a lot quicker than when we went up. Look at all that. That's really nice. That is really pretty. I love how the clouds are low hanging like that. You can see that white little square on the other side of the highway there. That's where Hiram goes down to Mission Creek, which would probably be a blast right now, but given the current climate, I think I'm going to skip it. I feel like I conquered something, so that's got to count for something. 11 over 11 kilometers, over 400 meter elevation gain, and a few different adventures along the way. I'm gonna let you guys go. Have a safe journey, and we'll catch you next time. Booble. Ooh. Fires are serious, man. Look at that guy, he ain't too happy to be in all that. But that guy, I believe, is the one who started the Hiram Trail itself. So, you have him to thank for me doing this today. If you enjoyed watching me suffer in the cold and crazy weather conditions, only to arrive in nice, decent weather. Getting kind of loud, huh? Hard to believe how nice and quiet it was up there, and we were just walking distance away from all this racket.